The market has gone up today, so it has allowed us to actually sell the cards that maybe we might have taken a loss on, and now we should have all of our coins ready to invest or maybe to buy our teams. So I'm going to be talking to you about when the lowest point is going to be, what's going to be going on with the market. We do have Road to the Final 2 coming out 15th of November on Friday, and then right after that we are going to have Black Friday. So I'm going to be talking about how this is going to affect the market and when we can look to see when the lowest point is going to be. So just before we get into it, if you are new here, make sure that you do subscribe. I'm going to be making lots more videos just like this one, talking to you guys about the market, when it's going to be going up, when it's going to be going down, and also trading and investing, how to make coins, so you definitely don't want to miss them. So going straight into the video now. Like I did mention, today was a very good time to sell. I'm making this video on Thursday evening, the 14th of November, and if you haven't already, I have mentioned it in a few videos now. This is a very good time to sell. This maybe could potentially be our last time to sell before we do get extreme panic and the market's going to be very volatile for a while now. But looking ahead now, of course, we should have all of our coins ready so that when Black Friday comes, when the lowest point is going to be, we can actually go pick up some investments, pick up the team that we have wanted to pick up for a while now, and the moment that we have truly been waiting for. So the market is already quite low, but we should expect it to go even lower. Road to the Final 2 is going to be coming, like I did mention as well, Friday 15th of November. We should get an announcement. Last week we got an announcement at 3 o'clock for actually the full team. We are going to see if it's going to be the same time this week, because last week we did actually get it. There was announced one by one actually on the EA Sports live stream when they were live streaming FUT Champions Cup. So it might not be like that this week. We might just get the full release and the announcement at 6 PM UK time, but we are going to see how it's going to be. Either way, there is going to be a lot of panic at one of these hours, and usually what we do see, it's quite a lot of panic for, I would say, around 2 to 3 hours, and then after that we normally see the market go back up. But what we did see recently in the past, especially last week, the market doesn't recover after a few hours. It just seems to stay low because there's just like no motivation. There's nothing really, like, people have just lost coins, and they are also interested in the actual promo. It's not just like past promos where they get excited about the promo and then after a few hours they do forget about it. Road to the Final is so interactive, so engaging. People actually genuinely want to have these cards so that they can, of course, follow and track their favorite teams in the Champions League. So after the Road to the Final promo is going to be an important thing because there is actually going to be lots of Black Friday talk. So it's not like Road to the Final. After that, there is going to be a break. Right after it, literally Monday, Tuesday, when it is going to end, there's going to be no other content. There's nothing predicted to come until Black Friday, which is all the way until November the 29th. So we do have quite a bit of time to actually be thinking and a lot of talk to go around about Black Friday, which is exactly what's going to happen. So what you do need to know about that is that when there is going to be a lot of talking, that is when the panic is going to actually make the market low. You do need to remember, it's an extremely important thing to remember, that the market is not lowest on the actual day of Black Friday. So this year on the 29th of November, it's completely irrelevant when Black Friday actually is. That's just when we're going to be getting the content for Black Friday that EA Sports do have planned. But by then the market does seem to go up for higher tier players. I'm going to be explaining it a bit more in later videos to come that I will have about Black Friday. But basically lower tier players, I would say maybe under 85 rated, under 100,000 coins, something around there, that are not needed for the weekend league during Black Friday and after Black Friday, do usually stay down and just keep going lower and lower. But what we do see for the majority of the cards that you guys are interested in buying, and also that everyone is interested in buying because it's upgrades for their team, everyone will want to buy them, or they think the lowest point is going to be on Black Friday day on the 29th of November. But all of a sudden everyone's going to start buying these cards, the prices are going to go up, and it's nowhere near going to be the lowest point on actual Black Friday. So that's what you do need to be aware of, and that is just for high tier players, high medium tier players that are needed for weekend league. For example, if someone had Rashford before, they are going to be selling Rashford because they want to upgrade him, so Rashford will go down in price, and the players that he did want to upgrade to, for example Son, Mbappe, Griezmann, Aguero, all of these players will go up, and all of a sudden they'll go up around the Black Friday day, because stereotypically people think that the lowest point, the biggest market crash is on the Black Friday actual day, so they think that's going to be the best time to buy. But all of a sudden people start buying a few days before Black Friday, a week before Black Friday, and by the time these people wanted to buy these cards, they've already gone up, so they don't know what to do, and they just buy this card already when it is extremely expensive, and the cycle keeps going on. These prices just go higher and higher. I did show it in a few videos ago. There are great examples from last year, as you guys can see here as well. They just keep going up. Virgil van Dijk last year is a good example, so that is something that you do need to be aware of. You do want to buy before Black Friday, and kind of before people are talking about when to buy for Black Friday. I think some very low points, just some predictions, if I had to say, I think very low points could be during Road to the Final 2 panic, and also that is when we're going to get Batch 2, and also when more YouTubers start talking about it, which I think is going to be right after Road to the Final, when the market is already low. Some people are going to be mentioning Black Friday, and I think that will be a very good time to buy. But I will mention, if you haven't bought already, I will actually mention to you guys when the best time to buy is going to be, when the market is going to be the lowest point, just like I always do with these videos. So there's definitely nothing to worry about as long as you guys are watching these videos. I thank you guys for the amazing support recently. I really appreciate it. It's been really overwhelming. I'm trying to reply to as many of you guys as possible. There's just so many of you, and I really appreciate it. It's just getting absolutely insane. If you guys do need any other help, you can also comment down below. You can also DM me on Twitter or Instagram, and I'll try my best to get back to you. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.